Have you ever noticed that salespeople, they get a little wet around the jowls at times? They're salivating at the new prospect, and you could just see their fangs are dripping. And look, I know that salespeople don't have fangs. They do fall in love with prospects. They get attached to them. And I'm here to remind you as a leader, because I bet deep down you know this, not all customers are created equal. Not all prospects are created equal. Not all business is created equal. And as a leader of a company, of a sales team, whatever you lead, you have to remind the dripping jowled salespeople that this is true. And remember, they'll forget, and you've got to remind them again. The process to fix this is have your salespeople treat every prospect engagement and getting to know you process as like dating. And just think back. All of you, I hope, who've watched this have dated. If not, you work way too hard. You need to get out and date some more, all right? Dating, you take your time and get to know the person. I recently married Holly. We dated for a couple years before we got married. And we took our time. We got to know each other. We kept disclosing more of ourselves, sharing more of ourselves, because we found that it was worth it. If you do that with a customer as well, and you don't have to do it over a 2-year period of time and take as long as dating in a romantic situation, you do need to date. You need to get to know them. They need to get to know you. The thing that salespeople forget is this. They forget that it's a two-sided deal. They forget that it's not just the customer loving them, but they have to love the customer as well. There are a lot of incredibly codependent people out there who've gotten into marriages because the other person liked them. I've met some, and they say, you know, I got into this marriage because they loved me, so that must have meant I was lovable. That's a little dysfunctional in my book. What's much more functional is that it's reciprocal. Same thing in business as well. So remember, your salespeople, they're going to be dripping at the jowls. Be there with the hanky and remind them that they must date, that it must be reciprocal, that both parties must be dripping at the jowls, really wanting to work together.